Good morning, everyday leaders. I am Melanie Ake, and I am coming to you from the Everyday Leaders 50 and 50 podcast studio. And this morning, I am coming to you as a recap of our morning monthly devotional. So, we started a mastermind on October the 1st, and we began studying the book of Proverbs because my mentor told us to do that. He said, study something for 31 days, study Proverbs for 31 days, and it will change your life. And so, as we learned the book of Proverbs, we continued to study now the book of Corinthians. So, for November, we have been studying every day the book of Corinthians. And so, what's great about this is we have been doing a recap, and our group is really, really bonding. And so, today, as I come to you, I wanted to recap Corinthians, First Corinthians 14. And we talked about organization as leaders. And so this always, each of these chapters, sometimes it has a little highlight for each of these. And so I wanted to read to you and just review what we are instructed to do as leaders following First Corinthians 14. And so this says organization. Leaders organize so they don't have to agonize. So when you first think about that, it's how many times do you prepare chaos, right? Prepare in the midst of chaos so that you don't have to agonize what the results might be if you didn't take that time to plan and prepare. All right. And so this says Paul wrote um, to bring order to a church in chaos. So you can transform this to a church, to your life, to your relationships, whatever that looks like for you. And so it says the Corinthians were abusing their gifts and calling attention to themselves rather than Christ. So as a leader, Paul had to change this. In fact, First Corinthians 14, verse 40, urges them to discover everything in a fitting and orderly way. So, what can we learn about organization from this chapter? And this is really great because these 6 things our group talked about this morning in our own lives, and it really began to settle in as how do we think about order and process, right? So, the first one I want you to think about is identify and pursue your top priorities. All right, identify and pursue your top priorities. So, make sure you're prioritizing correctly. Who are you following and how are you leading? All right, number 2, seek to practice what will benefit the most people. So it's not about you, it's what's going to benefit the most people in your life, influencing, right? We talk about influence a lot. 3, communicating clearly. So, how will you communicate your message? All right. Number 4, see things through the eyes of an outsider. Wow, that's a big one, right? Because sometimes we think the message that we're sending is one way. But if we look at it from how are others receiving this? And I'm experiencing this today as I'm learning um, a new a new project, and I'm having to learn a script. But not only the script, the emotions that go with the script. And so it's all about your presentation, right? All right, real quick, number 5 and 6. No, number 5 is order activities simply for the purpose of adding value to others. So again, we go to this theme that as we create information and we create materials, you always have to ask yourself and put yourself in check. Will this add value to others, or am I doing this for my own reasons? Right? If you're doing it for your own reasons, then you really need to think about what could you do to implement or change so that you can influence and add value to others. That's the key, right? Organizing chaos is great. And for me, I always clean my closets out. When it gets to the time that I feel I'm completely out of order, I go find a closet, I take everything out of it, and I reorganize it from top to bottom. So I don't know what that looks like for you in your life. I'm sure you have something. It may be the garage, it may be your car, it may be your bathroom, whatever that is, but or a filing cabinet drawer. But I talk to many people, and when I think about the order of activities, right, it's so important because then we feel like we're structured and we feel like we have a process to it. So, all right. So the number 6 thing is make sure everything is done in an appropriate manner. So, again, that just means bring order to your life. And so I want to real quickly look at the things that we discussed this morning. So organize so you don't agonize, right? Remembering to put things first in order so that you don't have to deal with anything that could be coming at you that could become a problem because you didn't think through it and organize it. So, one of the quotes that I hear from someone that's close to me is, when the seasons begin to change, winter's coming. Winter's coming. So, for some people, that could mean really great things, right? Winter's coming. We get to ice skate. The snow may be coming. We may get to spend time with family and friends because that means the holidays are coming. But in their case, winter means scary things. Winter means finding shelter. Winter means being warm. Winter means making sure that they're prepared, almost like a squirrel, right? You're preparing and organizing so that you can prepare for those seasonal changes. And so this chapter really speaks to this. All right. And then making sure that we're clear, that we have exit strategies so that if things aren't working, we're giving ourselves permission to make a pivot and to change so that we can reorganize what is going to work. So I just wanted to speak into that today because I think a lot of the times my mentors tell us trust the process, right? Hold your image, focus on the things that are really going to be important and help you make critical decisions in your life. And practice makes perfect. So, if you're looking to join any kind of a group, if you'd like some encouragement in the morning, you can join us. You can sign up at everydayleaders.com. You can follow our morning devotional. You can join us from 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern, or you can wait for these recaps because I like to do these and connect to everyone and connect to our message. But you're more than willing to join us. You can go to everydayleaders.com and sign up. But I want to encourage you today to learn to lead your life with success. Be everyday leaders. Follow these strategies, and you will find that you have a more fulfilled life in every aspect that you do. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning.